builders, welcome back to a building block breakthrough journey. In building block number 2, we're going to tackle the first component, smarter goals. And yes, I do keep saying smarter because if you remember in the introduction, I explained that with the Build Your Best You project, it's a behavioral change project. And so with the work that needs to be done, then you want to get sustainable results, right? So that means that even though a SMART goal is terrific, a smarter goal is what you need here because, as I like to say, this has everlasting results. So let's get to it. Now, a smarter goal, just like a SMART goal, is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. So for me, I want to be specific. I want to lose weight. Perfect. As far as measurable, the easiest way to measure weight loss is to weigh yourself. But if you remember in the pre-work, then we talked about all of the different variables that weighing yourself has. And so I decided that I was also going to take my measurements. Now, when we get to the actions component of the building block number 2, then we'll talk about the specifics here and how I have that laid out. But for now, we just need to know that I'm going to be weighing myself and taking my measurements. Now, as far as being achievable, yes, weight loss is achievable for me, even though I'm within my body mass index range, which is your BMI range. Now, so that's fine. So that's taken care of. It's achievable. But let's talk about being realistic. Now, the recommended amount of weight to lose is 1 to 2 pounds per week. With this being a 9-week project, that means that would put me at losing 18 pounds total for my project. Well, for me, that's a little bit too much weight for me to lose. I know from experience that if I get below a certain weight, then that's just a little too lean for me to be and I'm not comfortable with. So what I'm going to do to make my goal realistic is I'm putting my weight loss at between 0.7 to 1.1 pounds per week. Now, as far as time bound, we've talked about this before. The Build Your Best You projects are 9 weeks long. So my smarter goal is that I want to lose 0.7 to 1.1 pounds of body weight per week for 9 weeks. So there you have it. Now, next up, we'll cover building block number 2, component number 2, which is identifying obstacles.